Hello and welcome back, friends. If you're new around here, I'm Big Gator. If you came looking for the sharpest tennis bets, you're right where you belong. Right now we are covering ATP, Dubai, and Santiago. Made it to the semifinals for Dubai and now the quarterfinals in Santiago. So get yourself involved in the comments if you are playing anything at all for the rest of this week. And keep your eyes peeled for my pinned comment if I'm playing anything at all for the rest of this week. If you do like the breakdown of these matches, please give this video a like. It goes a long way. Thank you in advance. And if you would like to get my picks as soon as I upload or further support the channel, consider subscribing. It's the fastest way to get the picks. If you would like to further support the channel, there's an option or a link giving you the option to donate if you'd like to. It's just there if you'd like to. I'm not asking. And as well as a link to my free Discord where I am asking you to join there. We have extra picks for you. Free picks, women's picks. That being said, what are we looking like for today? Saw you guys a few hours ago, right? Happy to see you again. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Now, a few matches have gone by, and people have won in straights. See, this is why I didn't want to play anything. Nothing I wanted to play today, because it was just weird. This is the week before Indian Wells. You see how it is. We're going to have to remember this, friends. Remember this for next year. Because this is a crazy week of tennis. Couldn't get a set from Atman. Thought that would happen, right? I said that in the last video. Couldn't get a set from Bellucci. Thought that would happen. Tiafoe beat him in straights. He wasn't playing with him. I wonder what happens with Nakashima. I'm sure he's going to win as the favorite. But, you know. Let's get into Dubai semifinals, all right? Where first we have Medvedev going against Felix Auger-Aliassime. And it is a very interesting head-to-head history. Going 7-2 Medvedev. The first 7 times they played each other, Medvedev beat him. Now, the most recent time they played was in Doha last year. Felix won the first set and then Medvedev retired. Let's see why. Medvedev retirement Doha 2025 Auger-Aliassime. Okay. Yeah, it just said he retired. Didn't. He said in a statement, unfortunately, I had food poisoning. Very disappointed to end my run here in Doha like this. I was playing well. I would like to come back next year. I'm looking at a couple of little highlights. He doesn't. He was playing like Medvedev. He was just being beaten by Felix. That's what it looked like. Felix was just beating him. So, Felix is looking like he is going to dethrone Medvedev. I'm sorry, but as we've been saying all week, Medvedev is the 2023 champion here. I don't know if he's going to come out of this one, man. The last 2 times they faced each other, Felix has gotten it done. The last 3 sets of tennis that were played all went to Felix. So, this will be the first hardcore match, a full one that they play since the semis in Doha in 2023. So, hopefully we get a good one. It went 6-4, 7-6 Medvedev. I kind of see it going the exact same way, but for Felix, I'm not touching it though. As far as like any props, I think that Felix wins though, and I don't know if the tennis gods want me to just stop telling y'all what to bet on, because I know for damn sure I don't trust anything that's happening this week. I can know everything. I can make the best read I think I can make, but it won't matter. That's how it feels to me this week. So, Felix is plus 104. because of the head-to-head history, I presume. But he looked quite solid against Yuri Lehechka. And Medvedev looked as good as you could look against Jensen Brooksby, who, honestly, I don't even know if he wanted to be there. He might want to get his butt back home to America for Indian Wells. So, at that point in the quarterfinal, obviously he was going to play, but I think once he got broken, he was like, all right, man, it's whatever. Medvedev's not going to let it up at that point. And it wasn't worth his effort, obviously. Medvedev hasn't had anybody get to, like, no one's gotten over 3 service games in a set against him, bro. Like, they could not win more than 3 service games. That's crazy that he's playing that well. Felix has not been playing. Well, I won't say that. They've been having tough draws, both of these guys, but Felix definitely has been having to garner a lot more tougher tennis, I'll say. Wawrinka, who was definitely on his way out anyway. Brooksby kind of was playing on his way out. Had an early break. Threw in the towel early. Kind of looked like this is going to be different. So, we'll see. I like Felix winning. I think Rublev's also going to win as well, as you know, because that's the future. But we can get into that as well. And for our last and final match, it's going to be Rublev going against Griekspoor. Our beloved Rublev, man. We took him to go over 12.5, and the second that he broke Rinderknecht, I was so excited. And I was like, that's bad. But I did not care. Something about seeing this brother playing the tennis that you know he wants to play and know he can play, it just feels really awesome to watch him, because I'm happy for Rublev more than I'm happy about the bets. Sorry. Sue me. Shoot me. It's way better to see like these people developing as people and like seeing their arcs develop as well. It's fun to make money off of them, as I guess, but like these people give us a lot. It gives me so much to do. So like it's not just them playing tennis for me. I care about these people doing well in their life. So it is cool to see Rublev like playing at this level again. And looking quite confident. I think that's something that we've all wanted to see. And the way he beat Rinderknecht, I don't know if Griekspoor can cause a double upset. He can get through Minchik. I don't know if he can get through Minchik and Rublev, but I've been wrong before this week quite some times. So maybe don't listen to me on that one. I don't know. This week, I can't call it. But I love Rublev getting it done here. He's minus 250 on the money line to take him. You take that with Felix, call it a day. Good luck to you. But I wouldn't go there. All right. That concludes everything we got. Like, as we know, Rublev is also the returning champion. So Griekspoor hasn't seen this far in the tournament here as of yet. So, but don't get it twisted. He's been playing some good tennis. He's been playing some damn good tennis. And he's been one of those people, kind of like, who else have we been seeing kind of like this? Ugo, right? Has been having a pretty good season. Minchik as well has been having he's been having a great season so far, but Griekspoor's been someone who's been kind of like under wraps a little bit, but still playing quite well. Under the radar, I should say. Anyway, Rublev has only dropped a set to Ugo, the lefty, and Griekspoor's only dropped a set to Minchik, going through Bublik and Verdinen in straight sets, and for Rublev, he's gone through Rinderknecht and Royer. Now, in their personal head-to-head history, Rublev has played him 3 times and has beaten him 3 times. Their only hard court play was on the hard courts of Doha, which are quite similar conditions here, and that was 3 years ago. It went 1-6, 6-1, 7-6. And then the rest of the times it went 3-6, 6-3, 6-4. That was on Halle on the grass. Same year. But then back in 2024, the most recent head-to-head, it went 6-2, 6-4. That was in the clay. So we'll see. But this talent Griekspoor is definitely. I'd be so teed off if this over goes for him in this match and not for the Rinderknecht match. So I would just literally just take Rublev money line and leave it at that, dudes. Don't need to go too crazy. Let's move on though and see what we got going on in Santiago for the quarterfinals, where we still have a former champion in the mix. Baez is still in the draw, friends. Baez is still in the draw. So with that, let's get into, I guess, him. Our first match is going to be Tabilo, Alejandro Tabilo, going against Sebastian Baez. Actually, no. I guess they play. There's only 2 matches tomorrow. Am I mistaken? Maybe I'm not. Let me make sure. Nope, it's all 4. Just did it out of order. Apologies, friends. Doesn't matter. We'll get into it anyway. Tabilo. Alejandro Tabilo going against Sebastian Baez. I know it's the last match, but we'll get into it first. Sorry. This is going to be their 3rd head-to-head, 4th head-to-head. They've played, I think, only... Actually, they usually play in around this time of the year, which is very funny. 2-1, Baez. Last time they played was in a final in Santiago. Baez beat him in a 3-setter. They're in Santiago. It's a semi-quarterfinal. Tabilo's the only Chilean left in this tournament. What do you think? Does he get it done here? Tabilo got through Tirante, who is a toughie. He's been a toughie this week and last week. And then he went through Vera Garin in the 2nd round for Baez. That was a tough win for him to get through as well. The whole world was against him in that match, and he still got through that. So he's going to have to do that again. Can he go back-to-back heartbreak? Can he be heartbreak Baez this week? Can he hit the double Chilean slaughter? Will he just snip both of the Chileans out of the draw? Because if he does, he's taking the he's going to have to fight Cerundolo with real fists over the title. These Argentinians, man, they cooking. Baez was looking like he just needed a break, honestly. After he lost to Darderi back in Buenos Aires, he came and lost the 1st round to Jaime Faria. It's looking like now he did that to get a break and get another title here. So he's definitely in contention to getting this dub again. I would think this goes to another 3-setter. But then again, the crowd really amplified Tabilo's play against Tirante. He was amped to do it. So I think he's going to be going into it hoping to get that support as well. And that might be fueling a quite great match. If you want to take the over games, like the over total match games, I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm not touching this match though, man. This is about to be hellish. Hellish. It's not even on the books yet. They don't even know what to do with these prices. So, by the time I get to the video, it still won't be up anyway. So, we can move on. I would just say watch the match if you really want to know what happens. I wouldn't put in a bet on it though. If you wanted and had to, with someone putting a gun to your head, I would say take Baez going over his total games, because if he doesn't lose, he will be fighting for the title. But I would do that for Tabilo because he's the one that's got the home court advantage. And he's got the left hand, so maybe he can do something with that here. He's been playing a bit crafty, but I think Baez's coverage of the court is going to definitely be a big issue for him. He's going to have to come up with a lot more tricks in the bag to get around and through Sebastian Baez. So, looking forward to the match. I'll be watching. Hopefully you guys will be too. And our next match that we have is... This is going to be Yannick Hanfmann going against Louis Gaubas. And, bro, Hanfmann has been dogging these people out here in Latin America. What is going on? He's been making it look so easy. The bro has... I've seen, like, maybe 12 forehands with topspin on them. Everything else has just been flat smokers. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry. So, Gaubas, I don't think is ready for that. He got through pre-speech, which, hey, next gen finalist. Yannick Hanfmann is a former top 50 player. Has played against some of the best ever. As of recently, it hasn't been doing too much, but we do know that he's going to get some pretty good reps on a clay court. Ended the season last season with a 17-12 record, going against Gaubas, who has a higher record for sure, but it's a challenger tour record, which is like NBA versus G League, if you guys really don't know what I'm talking about. So to compare that and say that like he's been doing better is like, doesn't really matter to me. Hanfmann is minus 275 for me. I think it's a good price. He's just playing quite clean, quite efficiently. Going through Ugo Carabelli and Dusan Lajovic in straight sets, like... Yeah, I don't know, man. Give me Hanfmann. And our next match, which I'm going to be so butthurt for, oh my gosh. Should have took this guy when we had the chance. Now it's too late. I'm afraid it's all too late. We have Francisco Cerundolo going against Emilio Nava. Bruh, why? They got Cerundolo at minus 500 to beat this brother, man. Nava for the spread. What are we feeling like? Plus 5.5 is minus 175. Are we feeling it? Oh my gosh. Can't touch it. I can't touch it, man. This week has gotten me in all types of ways. Can't feel confident in what's going on in the climate of this week. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if the moon's doing something weird. I can't call it. I don't know if all these dudes as girls are all beefing with each other, or they're all just joining in on just making the whole week just terrible for everybody. I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't know if it's what's in the food. I don't know if they're putting something in them gel packets they be. I don't know, man. But we have our last match, and then we can get up out of here. All right? Which is going to be... Who's this? Oh, shit. Andrea Pellegrino going against Luciano Darderi. This is head-to-head number 3. Darderi's beaten them every time they play, but it's been challenger level. This will be their first head-to-head at the ATP level, but they've always played on clay. This guy's never gotten more than 4 games on serve against Darderi. Darderi hits the ball way too hard for a guy like this, honestly. Going through Komasanya can get all over the court. He does not hit the ball nearly as hard as Darderi does. And I would bet that Darderi wins this in flying colors a bit. I would say the first set in the money line, he's minus 630 to beat this guy, so don't touch the match. So that's my 2 cents. If you want to take a spread, take him for minus 3.5. But don't be mad if it don't hit. It's been a crazy week, and it's worth nothing. Minus 300. Not that great. So if you want to take the under for his total games, I would say go for it. But you'll be mad if you didn't just risk it going over. Honestly, so with the way things have been going this week. Right. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. I'm going to get up out of here, though. Wake up in the morning, watch these matches. Well, wake up to at least... Actually, I should be able to wake up and they should be good to go by the time I have my breakfast. So, I might be able to wake up and start watching tennis for the first time this week. Looking forward to that. Hopefully, you guys on the East Coast in America are probably like, yes, me too. Let me know what you guys have been thinking about this week. You think have you guys been having a good week? Are you like, bro, Gator? I don't know what you've been talking about. I've been smacking. If that's you, put a comment up. I will star your comment. You will have the pinned comment today, okay? We need to learn from you in this week for next year, all right? See you guys tomorrow. Peace.